All right, here with Danger, Screamer, Bean Dip. Going up the Dark Meadow Trail until we hit the Juniper Ridge Trail. This place has legendary dust. There's a lot of super fine pumice in here from the Mount St. Helens eruption. And it's been dry. On my 2020 Husky 300 TDI, best bike ever made. My favorite bike by far of anything that I've owned. I was on this trail about 5 years ago, coming down it, and then had never been on it again until 2 weeks ago when I came out here with Iceman and went up the trail. The trail is not as hard as I thought it was going to be, except for the bottom portion here has a couple of rocky, tough switchbacks. Other than that, it's not too bad. And being that the trail is hidden from the road, the quality of the trail seems to be a little bit better than usual out here. A little smoother. Today we are going to go up the Dark Meadow Trail. We're going to go visit Jumbo Peak up the Juniper Ridge Trail, because Danger's never been on the west side of the Gifford trails, and Jumbo Peak is one of the signature spots. We're going to go visit that. Then we are going to turn around, come back down to Dark Meadow. From there, we're going to take the boundary trail to Table Mountain. We're going to take that down to the 90 road, and then we're going to take the slab for a number of miles, about 15 or so, until we get to the Lower Falls, which is a legendary waterfall area that is amazing by pictures. I've never seen it with my own two eyes, so going there. Then we will come back on the 90 road and come up the number 2 trail, Summit Prairie Trail, or Quartz Trail it's called. And then we will take the boundary trail to Council Lake, which will finish the off-road. We will take the 23 trail back to 21, back to the Cat Creek campground, where we are staged for this adventure of 4 or 5 days. We're out here. It's Thursday, early August. Going to ride through Sunday. Might spend the night just so I don't have to deal with weekend traffic going home, and come across the dried out river. As you can see, when it's got water in it, it's pretty powerful. Look at all these trees in here. Kind of cool view. Red flags. Caution, caution. locals that do a huge community service and clear the trees out of here every time there's a storm or season starts. Owe them a huge debt of gratitude. Because if it wasn't them doing it, it wouldn't get done. The trees here are unusually big. By the way, this trail is pretty dangerous, as many of the trails are here. If you fall over here, you may not die, but you're going to wind up seriously injured, maybe. Maybe you do die, I don't know. But this is no place for beginners and children and learning how to ride. Don't come out to Gifford for that, okay? It's just a bad idea. There's no hospitals nearby. There's nothing nearby. Good place to die if you're stupid. All right, across the creek. PSI using tubeless Golden Tire GT33 333, and great summer tire for stuff like this. I switched to something a little softer during the winter, but this tire will get the job done today and then some. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's it says this might be some of the most. We're just about at that one turn I was talking about. Yeah, perfect.
I hear my fronting down. Okay.
Yeah, I would just pivot it. Now just get the front tire down.
Oh no.
Yeah, so a little huffing and puffing if you let the bike slide, but you should be good here and just ride across the side of it.
I think if I walk it, I better.
Yeah, I think you needed to just hit it.
You're clear. There it is, there it is.
I got it, I got it. I don't got it.
Okay.
The rear end.
Oh, nice, thanks, buddy. Okay, you got it.
Nice.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an ass kicker.
It's so silty, it's really slippery. Like oil. Alright, we made it past what I call the Little Devil. It's not Devil's Staircase, it's just the Little Devil. Very similar. To the Devil's Staircase turn on the Juniper Trail to the north of Jumbo Peak. But this one's considerably easier. Not that I made it look easy. Once we get a little bit higher up, this trail gets smoother and flowier again. But don't despair when you get to that one. Struggling with the goggles here. Put them back on, tighten them up. Bumpy, bumpy. Gotta be a little careful so you don't go off the side here. So, I'm a little slower for that reason. Trail's fairly narrow. Lugging it on up. Alright, a little smoother again. Back to happy time. Dusty. challenging, but not super challenging. A couple of steps there. That's a good one. Pavers in here to try and help with erosion. Usually doesn't do much good. Aftermarket tank, so you know. On the trail right now. Just got a whisper of bean dips dust now. It's not much longer now to the intersection. Ooh, big step here. Exposure there, made for some nice steps. Another couple. Go right through. Executed well. Woo! Have fun now. Mark this shit.
What?
Somebody marked all this stuff here in the last couple of weeks.
Well, here's a sign for a 100-mile route.
Oh, they must have had some event or something.
Dark Divide 100-miler.
Huh. So the trail continues that way, and this is the very beginning. This is the beginning of the Juniper Ridge Trail.
The south end of Juniper?
Correct.
Yeah,
About a mile that way.
Nope.
south.
That trail is this trail. According to the map.
Dark Meadow?
This is not the Juniper Trail. This is, but this is where it ends. I thought the same thing.
Well, now that Danger's had a half-hour break.
Yeah.
I did on that fucking rock switchback.
Did you just go
Did you go
bam?
for the inside or middle?
No, I fucking executed the pivot perfect. Like went up, like about this far from the end of it, turned up, bounced the front tire off the rock face, and it got turned, started going straight to get past that root, and the back tire slid over and just fucking on my back.
it's a tough one.
Magnus went on his back. That was a quick fall on the rock. You slid out, your back tire slid out from underneath you. You just like slammed down.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like ice. Yeah. You get that silty layer on top of that smooth rock, and it just.
Yeah, I cut my back up some.
But that's a great trail, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's fun.
It says do not go down it.
What?
It says don't go down it on that side.
Oh, that's part of their trail.
Yeah. Do not.
It says a dark.
Hey, let's see the True North Moto mullet. Turn your head. Yeah.
100-mile return.
You haven't had a freshie lately.
Dark Divide 100-miler.
I got scissors in my car.
100-mile return.
Well, just have Dan bring his ball clippers like he did last time when he gave you guys haircuts.
Yeah. Okay, so we're resuming the Dark Meadow Trail from the intersection of Dark Meadow and the Juniper Ridge Trail. So we had gone up to visit Jumbo Peak up there, and then we drove back down, and so now we're resuming the. I'm just talking about what we're doing. That we're continuing on the Dark Meadow Trail, which will take us to the Boundary Trail where the trail ends, and it's 1 mile. A little bit of water here. When I was here 2 weeks ago, the water was flowing enough where I felt like I could safely take some water and drink out of it. A little muddy there 2 weeks later, but there might be another better spot up ahead here. We'll see. Looks like the snow melt for the year, it's just about all gone. But in as little as 5 weeks from now, you might get an early snowstorm come through here in early September, mid-September even. I've ridden out here after one of those. This place does need some rain. I hate to see this catch on fire. This forest here in the Cascade Range is a little bit wetter than some of the stuff we ride because it's a little farther to the west, so it gets more precipitation than some of our other riding areas like Little Natchez, Tatum, Teanaway, Leavenworth. Good trail here. Ooh, except for that one spot. Don't go into that one. I did last time. I fell right into that rut. It was deep. So concludes the Dark Meadow Trail, and we are in the Dark Meadow.
Didn't we come down this way last time?
Yeah, we came down that.
I crashed on everything.